G'day guys, and welcome back to another big trip episode. We are today, as of filming, exactly 9 weeks in with 9 weeks to go, halfway point. It's a little bit bittersweet, to be honest, because today we're exiting the Northern Territory and going back into our home state of WA. This episode we'll be going to Lake Argyle. We're going to be there for 4 nights. Can't wait. Like I say, bittersweet. Sort of feels like we're on the downward slide for our trip, but it's always good to get home, isn't it?
Yeah, we still got 9 weeks. Yeah. 9 weeks to explore.
I always whinge about WA being windy always, and
it's windy.
It's windy.
I know.
It's windy. Like,
we've had no wind for the last 9 weeks,
yeah.
And now we're on the border and it's windy.
Yeah, I know.
Seriously.
So Queensland, Northern Territory, no wind. Back in WA, it's windy. Anyway, here we are. 3, 2, 1. WA. Talk about a popular destination. Have a look at the line of people wanting to check in. Alright, well, good morning everybody. That time zone change has got me up nice and early actually. Just in time for the sunrise. So yesterday, it was Cameron's birthday, so when we got here, we went for a swim, we went and had a quick drink at the bar, and then we put the cameras away and we just enjoyed a day just as the family sitting around, just relaxing. So there's not much footage of what we got up to yesterday. For the next few days, we got 3 more nights, we got 3 full days. We're going to be doing a few hikes and walks, and we're doing a cruise on the river, the lake, sorry. And do a little bit of fishing, bit of swimming. It's going to be great. I'm going to take this track that we saw yesterday just behind the infinity pool, Jesse's Trail I believe it's called, 400 metres all the way down to the lake. Lovely walk. So there's sunset and sunrise lake cruises that you can do, and they've already got a couple of these boats out cruising up and around and down the lake. Made it. Yes. So I reckon that water's going to be freezing, just like the infinity pool. Oh, huh, it's actually warm. Or maybe I'm just really cold. I'm going in. That's all there is to do. Well, if I wasn't cold before, whew, I'm freezing now, especially with that wind. I haven't even had my morning coffee yet. Oh, that's a way to wake up. That morning coffee is still on the cards though. I'm gonna get dressed and go back and whip it up. I love sunrises, hey? I really do. Coffee makes everything better, hey Jacqueline? Makes Daddy less grumpy. Coffee, check. Breakfast, check. Time to go check this place out. Someone was telling us last night the main road you come in on, if you keep going on that main road, you come across the dam wall with the big pipes spewing water out. Down into what would be the continuation of the Ord River, and he reckons it's just like on one side obviously you got the lake because the water's been held back, and then on the other side it's just like a big gorge, big canyon, which is apparently very impressive. So we're going to go check that out and then see what other mischief we can get up to today. 355 meters long, 68 meters high. So that over there should look like this over here if the dam wasn't here. Jeez, how's that water gushing out there, guys? That's humming along. I reckon we go down the bottom and have a look. No concrete structure or anything, no concrete blocks, nothing like that. It's 100% earth fill, rocks and sand and whatever. Pretty cool, hey?
Yeah, pretty impressive.
It's fantastic. Oh, this sort of stuff is so impressive. Alright.
The homestead itself was originally located about 16 kilometres from here as the crow flies, so certainly would have been lost to Lake Argyle, and they managed to get the Durack family and the people of Kununurra fought to get a government grant to rescue it before the lake filled, and the lake filled in the early 70s. So they managed to get the government grant initially to bring it out, so it was taken apart stone by stone.
That museum homestead tour was fantastic. Another fun fact, guys.
No.
Mary Durack, she was one of the daughters, I think the granddaughter of Patsy, who built that homestead and was the owner of the station. Well, his boys were the owners, he purchased it in their name. She wrote a book called Kings in Grass Houses, all about her time and experiences there. Miranda bought it, that's going to be her new favourite book. So, Kings in Grass Castles refers to a quote from Patsy, who said, upon hearing somebody telling him he's got loads of money, we're kings in grass castles, meaning it can be blown away at any moment. And it was. Yeah. They lost it all. Except for their Kimberley station, which is really cool.
Yeah, it was really fascinating actually. Really good tour.
Taken a little four-wheel drive track up to Panican Bay Lookout, I think it's called. We've got the Ziggy in the boot, and we're going to roast up a butterfly beef with some roast veggies and enjoy the sunset up here. Track's a little bit bumpy in spots. Got a couple of things working against us here. The time change of an hour and a half kind of caught us out because the sun's already gone down. That in combination with the fact that we forgot the roasting tray. We can cook the butterfly pork, beef on there, not a problem. But all the veggies that we've chopped up, because we've only got a grill on the Ziggy, they'll just fall straight through. So, sun's already down. So we're just gonna stand here. We're gonna just admire the view for a little bit, then we're gonna go back to camp. Cook up our roast back there.
Go to the pub.
No, we've already defrosted the beef, so yeah, you're not getting a night off.
Let's see.
Good morning. Well, with being on the road, your routine is just totally thrown out the window. And my running has been super hit and miss. Today is the perfect opportunity to whack the sneakers on and go for a little bit of a run. Everyone's back at the camper. They're having breakfast and all that sort of stuff. We got no plans for today other than the river cruise that we're doing later tonight. That's a sunset cruise, so pretty much the whole day we're just going to be chilling out. Kids got schoolwork to catch up on. I'm going to get the fishing rods ready because me and the kids are going to go for a bit of a fish after the sunset cruise tonight. Fingers crossed. That's the plan anyway. I don't plan on catching anything, which is generally how my fishing expeditions go, as you would know if you're a regular to our channel. Anyway, I'm about to cross over this damn wall, so I'll see you at the end of my run. Alrighty, well, recovery from the morning run complete. We've actually wasted a fair bit of time. It's now lunchtime, everyone's having lunch, and I'm just getting some fishing gear ready. Promised the kids we'd take that track that I took yesterday morning. What was the trail called? Jesse's Trail? I think it was called Jesse's Trail, down to the bay there at the swimming platform, and I'm going to throw a line in when we're down there as well. So I'm not going to go down there with all my fishing gear. Quite scrabbly to get all the way down there, so I'm just taking a little selection. And when I don't catch anything, I'm going to go for a swim. You guys ready for this walk and swim and fish? Let's do it. That's a really nice way to spend the afternoon, actually. Swam out to the pontoon with the kids. Oh, in case you were wondering, the count was 20. 20 pages Miranda managed to read of her book while I was fishing, catching nothing. Anyway, want a bit of a timeline now. Got to make it back in time for the sunset cruise. Swimming with crocodiles, eh kids? Rolling out the red carpet for us, guys.
And then someone in the early 2000s figured out that maybe Sydney Harbour wasn't as big as they thought. So all of a sudden it's 21 times the size of Sydney Harbour. What does all that mean really? It means that if Lake Argyle is 20 times the size of Sydney Harbour and Lake Argyle is 1,000 square kilometres, that means Sydney Harbour is how many square kilometres? About 50 by my maths. Does that sound right? Okay, but apart from all that, it's a lot of water.
And again. Oh, and again.
So we've gone from there, but we got as far as there and we've come back to here. So you can see we've probably covered maybe 30% of the length of the lake. These red lines here represent the flood lines. So this is how full the lake can become. All that can be blue and green, right up to here, and it'll even sneak over the Northern Territory border up here.
Well, I did mention yesterday that after our sunset cruise we were going to come down fish at night time. Obviously that didn't happen. We're here, I don't know, it's 8:30, 9 o'clock. So we're going to throw a line in, try our luck down here on the outlet of the Lake Argyle Dam. This is the Ord River, flows all the way down into Kununurra. Try our luck. It looks pretty snaggy and weedy, but hey, I'm used to it.
You got one?
Yep, got it.
No, stop.
Oh, I lost it.
Now that old story. And how big was it? I don't think the GoPro will show it, but we'll try and zoom in, and there's just a little crocodile just about here. And Craig said he saw a turtle too, but I don't see him.
What is that? Oh, what the heck is that? It's a catfish. It's a giant catfish.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my god. Don't
Is that
hit
the
me.
one you can eat?
Yeah, I think so.
That's an ugly looking animal.
You just covered him in seaweed, Cam.
Well done, mate.
Pretty good.
It looks like a baby shark.
Yeah, it does.
It's a good sized fish, mate. Well done.
That might have, if it's unlike 37 centimeters, that's the biggest fish I've ever caught.
Alright, Camo, moment of truth, buddy. Good fish, mate, but he's got to be 43 centimetres. Silver cobbler. I don't really want to do this.
Why?
What if he spikes me?
True. Oh,
He's way under.
Yeah.
that's,
Oh,
Oh,
not to worry, Cam.
He's
Good
going
job,
back.
though.
Got to catch another one now. He's cool, guy. So apparently, we did that sunset cruise last night, and the captain was saying that this is what you get when you order fish and chips at the resort. You get this silver cobbler. Unfortunately, this guy's too small, so he's got to go back. All right. Once again, outfished by my 10-year-old son. All I got was a couple of bites. He bloody lands a fish. Unfortunately, it was too small. That's fishing, I guess.